processors, and in 1989 we get the World Wide Web. The web and some big leaps in processing power in the early 90s brought PCs into the realm of entertainment devices. This decade introduced us to PC gaming, DVDs, internet browsers. We got some of the first mobile phone devices from Nokia to fit in our hands, and supercomputers that are now able to beat human master chess champions with Deep Blue. And let's not forget Skynet, I mean Google. For the next decade, we see the development of various computers, hard drives, robots, processors, and the still in use USB. Speaking of speed, in 2002, we got the first commercial maglev, short for magnetic levitation train. The world is also introduced to YouTube, and the innate human need for on-demand cat videos was satisfied. With the huge growth and commercialization of technology in the last decade or two, data is everywhere. That's why in 2005 the term big data is coined. Apple shows its power in the tech field with the release of the MacBook Pro, while the iPhone brings smartphones to the mainstream. In the late 2000s, IBM shows off its dominance in the realm of supercomputers by having the fastest in the world with Blue Gene, then bettering it themselves with Roadrunner. Blockchain arrives in force in 2008 to shake up the financial sector. China and Japan start to push back IBM in a battle for who has the most powerful supercomputer, with the Tianhe and K computer respectively. This leads to some of the biggest jumps in computing power. We also see another show of AI's growth with Siri and Watson, who wins Jeopardy against human opponents. And it's not just on Earth where things are getting more advanced, with the Mars rover showing the rest of the universe what we're capable of. To exemplify how far we've come to this point, in 2012 and 13, we have supercomputers that reach exascale speed. And on our wrists, we have computational devices millions of times faster than the computers that sent a rocket to the moon. And did I mention now that our rockets have the capability to land themselves, with a lot more computing power than a watch, mind you. By 2016, we've officially reached sci-fi territory, with self-aware Sophia, 3D printed prosthetic limbs, and realistic virtual reality. At this point, we're also looking at molecular computing, because humanity loves making small tech, especially things like almost paper-thin laptops with incredibly fast processors and cancer-fighting nanobots. And because we also like to show off, we have the fastest supercomputer at 200 petaflops with Summit. New grounds of travel and AI combined with the Model S and Atlas, who puts many of us to shame with his precision parkour.
Created using Powtoon.